There's a lot of questions that surround creativity. But the most important question is, are you creative? And I want to say immediately, it's the wrong question. The question is not, am I creative? You see, that's a two position question. Am I creative? Yes. Am I creative? No. And that's not the case at all. The question is better phrased, how creative am I on a scale of just barely creating a way to get out of bed and start my morning routine to, I wrote a sonata last night in D minor. From where it's not so great to where it's really amazing, that's the question about creativity. It's not, am I creative, but it is, how creative am I? And what we tend to do, what we all tend to do, is to compare ourselves up, probably. And what that means is, we tend to say, am I creative? And then we look at someone else and we say, oh my soul, look at her. She, painted 2 canvases this morning before 9 o'clock in the morning. She got up at 5 in order to paint both of those canvases. Oh, and look at him. He created 2 businesses last week. Let's just take a look at where science sets the boundary for, am I creative? And this is where science sets the boundary for, am I creative? This is called Tool Making 101. This is a chimpanzee, and in the 60s, when they found the research such that chimpanzees would take a twig and stick it down inside of the termite mound, and then they would wait for termites to get on the twig, and then they would pull it up and they would slurp the termites off of the twig. That was deemed making a tool and using a tool. So at that point, man ceased to be the only tool maker in the universe, and our nephews, the chimpanzees, were also creative, and they were also using tools in order to do life. Okay? Set the bar lower. Set the bar lower. And look at the places where you're creative. Can you raise the bar? Absolutely. Are we going to work to raise the bar? Absolutely. It's going to be a fun course. Stick with me. You are creative. It's a question of how creative are you? And then it's going to be a question of how creative are you in different areas. Have a great day.